Hi guys, welcome to the LDM Show. Welcome to our new studio. This is Charles. I'm Alyssa. Hi.
Hello. What's going on, everybody? It's a great day. Today was nice. It was not that bad, not that
Well,
cold.
I don't know. I stayed indoors most of the, most
I
of the
know, right?
day. It was like a little gloomy, and then the sun came out for a bit, so that was nice. And there was a nice sunset today too. So
Well, yeah, it was a little like people. I seen people's faces like down, I guess, because of the weather.
yeah,
So
I've been saying the same thing. I'm more than likely gonna go to like Costa Rica or Guatemala or something at this point because
I
it's
know
getting a little bit too cold already for me, and I
when the heat is on, it's like. But New York, when the heat is on, you get all the crazies.
yeah,
So
that's true.
when you have a day like this, everybody's all relaxed. Even the crazy people, like in the train, it's kind of cold to be crazy today.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. But how was your vacation?
It was absolutely amazing. I got to relax. I got to enjoy the weather. I got to enjoy time with myself. That's my favorite thing to do. And
Hey.
just reevaluate life. I'm actually gonna be committing to a pilot school sometime in 2024. I made a decision. I was like, you know what? Why should I wait? I'm young. I'm more than able, and I'm smart. Like I have the time. So why say it's a dream and not just pursue what I want to do?
Yeah, and it's just I guess it's something to have, even if you're not using it.
Yeah.
It's just something that. But if you wanted to get your pilot license, there's a lot of people out there that got their pilot. Oh no, they just high. Forget it. They just flying high. That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, I made that decision in a time that I like had time to think. So that's why I really love my wait time. Really enjoy spending time in nature because it really helps me reevaluate what I want to do.
Yeah, yeah. Going to nature is good. I just don't like the insects. But other than that, I can deal with like a bear and stuff like that. But because I can see them, I just can't deal with insects that I can't see. And then you go home and find out you got a worm in your skin or something. You know what I mean?
What the heck? I ain't never had that happen
I'm
to
just
me.
saying. I don't know. It's like I remember one time I was chilling in the woods, and then when I come home, I had like tick bites.
Oh yeah, that.
You know what I mean?
for
Like I didn't
sure.
even know what they were, and I'm like itching, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I went to the doctor. It looked like when they give you that shot to see if you have the TB. It was big like that, and he was like, oh no, those are ticks. Like he was cool with it. He was like, no, those are tick bites. Like he had a lot of them and stuff. Like
Oh no! At least you didn't get like Lyme disease.
yeah,
'Cause,
that's
like,
what
that
I'm
can
saying.
kill
Things like
people.
that are scary. Like,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
but other than that, hey, listen. But glad we finally have our studio done. So if you're following us on the LDM show, watch out. We're going to be giving like free tickets for to join us and watch us talk live. So we be having an audience talking and stuff like that with us. So
That'd be pretty cool. I'm excited to see who's gonna join us.
yeah, seeing people's faces like, hey, and then when we say something, we can see their face, like when they get mad or something, like, yeah, this one got mad over there. You know, throw her out. No, but other than that, nothing really going on in the news besides the fake news and people trying to tell you to go for one side of the war and not the other, all the bull crap. If you don't know by now how much the media tries to control you, I can't help you. We tired of telling you, stop being a sheep.
Do
And
your own research.
yeah,
Basically, is what he's saying.
like I seen a photo where it said 1980s trash trucks. And then they showed the trash truck, but it was not the ones that we have now. And then it says present trash truck. They have Fox News. I was like, that is so cold. True, but cold, because they only talk trash. They don't talk the real nonsense.
Yeah.
But shout outs to getting abortion your choice, the law. So it's going to be towards federal. I think they're going to put it into federal, right? They want to. The next step is a federal law, right? Yeah, so that is good because I believe your body, your choice, you deal with it. But now here comes the flip. It takes two to make that baby, right? So
That's
it should
true.
take two to decide what's going to happen to that baby. So don't keep and these are for the females. If the male says, I don't want the child, don't go keeping the baby and then try to put that person in child support. He told you from the get he didn't want the child.
Yeah.
So they should amend abortion towards that direction as well. But shout outs that they took back what was always theirs.
Yeah.
It's just, these new type of people want to tell you what to do, and then half of them probably can't even have a child no more, talking about, yeah, don't get abortion. Girl, you can't even have a kid no more, so what are you talking about?
And this just goes to show why you shouldn't listen to the news in the first place, because I clearly, vividly remember when everyone was freaking out over Roe versus Wade getting overturned. And it's like, look, you still get what you want. All you got to do is ask for
and
it.
And it went right back now. So, but you cannot, this shows you that you cannot change a law backwards. You can revise it, like give it more years, or like I said, like if the father says no, then you can't, that, but you cannot take it back.
Yeah.
No. That's what you get for trying to take something that was already there. So good for you, for the losers, leave the woman alone, her body, she doesn't want to have it, she doesn't, For all the ones that say you should have that baby no matter what, when you give birth, give it to them. Give it to them and see how they're going to feel.
Yeah, it's like, let's take care of the kids who don't have parents right now.
Yeah. So, but that's my thing. That's the only law that I seen that was worth, talking about it. There was some little tiny laws and stuff like that. And they're even thinking about getting rid of the little laws that people don't even know, like littering, spitting. New York, you can't spit, right?
Littering? Oh,
Yeah.
I would have got fined like 50 times already.
Yeah, and you know how many people I see spit and they would have got fined?
It's because of tuberculosis. When that was a really big epidemic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
Like-
would breathe in the
And you can tell the
tuberculosis.
old people, they spit and then they step on it and smudge it. Like they don't,
Yeah.
The new people like, yeah, psh, and they just leave it there, you know what I mean? So, but the old people is because of that reason. They didn't want germs and all that. But that's why they made the law. But there are dumb laws that are still in effect. But
I don't think littering should be revoked though.
nah.
I think
But
it
I'm
should
saying it's
be-
just one of those little laws that you don't think of.
Yeah.
And then when the cops stop you, oh, but there's crimes being, yeah, you just made a crime. You know what I mean? You just committed a crime. So what are you talking about? So.
If anything, I think littering should be more enforced. Like I was
Yes.
even watching
Yes.
the street cleaner today. Like he drove down the street and there was mad garbage still. And then he did a reverse and then he drove back up the street and there was still mad garbage. It's like, why do we have alternate side parking if these machines don't even do what they're saying they're supposed to do?
No, and then, like Raiden said, is they supposed to be cleaning? I said, yeah. He said, so what's all this dust going in the air? I said, I know. You're cleaning one thing and dirtying the other.
Yeah, it don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, but they need to bring littering back and back to the businesses. Like tell them, yo, listen, go back to the 5 feet in front of your store and start cleaning these. They need to.
I definitely agree because honestly, it just makes the feeling of living in that community better. Like when you go to communities that are clean and well taken care of, you feel like, wow, this is really nice.
Yep.
And then places where it's just like a bunch of garbage, a bunch of litter everywhere,
Yep.
it's like it makes you feel down. It makes you feel bad. And that will just change the dynamic if we get people to think about, listen, your community matters. You matter. You should deserve to live in a clean place.
Yep.
Take care of it.
Hello, Apollonia. And Apollonia is one of them, too, that came to 149 one time and was like, why is this dirty like this? It was never like this.
Yeah.
So we need to start cleaning up, and not only cleaning up, but making some of these businesses accountable for their front of their stores. You know what I mean? Like back in the days. Bronx was burning. There was a lot of abandoned buildings and everything, but the sidewalks were mad clean. Because there was always a guy coming down the block to give you a ticket if you don't clean. So sanitation needs to start doing that. Instead of having these sanitation people in the car driving back and forth. What are you doing?
Yeah. I
Besides
agree.
wasting gas. So, yeah, we need to do that. Second thing, I want to talk about the elephant in the room, my Yankees. Yeah, I know they haven't won World Series, but who caught up to them? Nobody. So shut your mouths. The Mets, the Astros, and who else? The Red Sox, all of y'all.
Nice. Calling out all the enemies.
Calling out all the enemies. I just wanted to say that because we were having a discussion, me and Johnny yesterday. Johnny was like, yeah, but the Yankees haven't won the World Series for a long time. Yeah, but no matter how long it's been, none of y'all teams had caught up to them. So
Yeah.
Go Yankees. But so back to our regular broadcast system.
If you want to learn more, go listen to Sports Talk.
Go to Sports Talk. You can listen to them. But other than that, let's get to some of our subjects. With the one big subject being domestic violence. I was going to say.
That's a pretty big subject.
Yeah, order of protection. I put it up online. Order of protection. Is it equal, and is it, good?
Oof. Okay, as someone who was given an order of protection, it's literally
Against you, or you was granted?
both. It honestly is just a piece of paper that I feel does not really do much. Like, it needs to be a little bit more strict. The rules need to be a little bit tweaked, because even when it was issued, like, I felt like it was just like a tease, right? Because I was assaulted and I was offered this order of protection to protect me, and yet I was still harassed via email, via phone call, via social media, and there were no consequences. Did he get arrested a bunch of times? Yeah. Did any of the charges stick? No. And it's a federal crime. So it's like, it's a tease.
Yeah, I think, on that thing, does it work? No. A lot of people assume that because you have an order of protection on the person, that's going to push them away and they're not going to do it. Half of the times even makes it more aggressive. And they like, oh, you want to put an order of protection on me? And they're going to get upset and go towards you. Now, I'm not saying don't get one, because it helps if you have to take them to court or something like that. You know
what's so funny? When I got it assigned to me, I was filing a report because he violated mine again. And this was like a month later that I had received it. And then I went to the police department to file the report. And then apparently there was like a report on me that I never got arrested for. So
oh, wow.
I went in as a victim and then got treated like a perp. Which was so messed up. So I really do not believe the stipulations on the way it's working right now are fair at all.
Yeah, it's in some cases it's not workable. Like some of the cases are so harsh that instead of giving this paper, why don't you arrest the person?
Yeah.
But the problem with that is it's not a court, so they don't really expand on the issue that is going on. They only take bits and pieces and say, okay, I'm going to give it. But that brings me to the part of, is it equal? No, it's not. It's not equal. I seen a show which is about giving order protection, a court show. This guy came for an order protection against his ex-wife, and the judge asked him, so why you want one? Well, she came to the job giving me a paper about my kid. She went to the club where I was at giving up, something about my kid. Everything that she does has to be because of my kid, but she finds me where I got to be at. And then the judge asked the lady, so what is it that you have to give him? Oh, well, I'm giving him papers of his new allergies or papers that the doctors gave me. Oh, so you don't want to hear nothing about your kid? Dismiss. It's not granted. I was like, whoa, wait, hold up. If I was a lawyer there, I would have been like, no, judge, don't even put that gavel down, because you didn't hear? She went to his job. She went to the club that he was at. She everywhere. Her excuse was, I was going to leave it with his mother, but his mother don't speak English. Okay, so what? Ding dong. Yes, you son, here. That's it.
Or Google Translate.
You know what I'm saying? Just say the name. Rizzo, you here? No, here you go. And automatically when you ring the bell and the mother don't know English, and she gonna know that you his ex-wife. He know here.
Unless she hid him from him.
He go now. He go bye. He go the working. You know what I'm saying? She will say something. Then you just say here. Yeah. Give it to the mother. You don't have to go to the job. But I bet you if it was the guy that did that, it would have been an order protection for 10 years. But so it's not equal when it comes to that. They need to. And then the other episode, the girl was totally wrong. But all of a sudden, let's put the water. They gave it to her. But she was totally wrong. and the guys that came for order protection, they gave one guy an order protection, which I said, this judge needs to get off the case. Because, first of all, she's giving no order protection, order protections to girls that don't really need it. Taking it from guys that really need it, don't give it to them. And then this guy sound like he needs to be in 20 years of order protection. She canceled the case because she said, all you have to do is leave him.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah, but
it's like, how do you really determine if they need it or not?
Well, the threats, because if you have that order protection that's legit, you can use that order protection to get help, more help.
Yeah.
So a lot of the females, they do that to get apartments and all that. But you stupid, you get the apartment in the same neighborhood.
What are you going to do? Say, hey, I can't stay here?
You know what I mean? And then the dumb judge, on one of the cases, gave a 10-year order protection against the two people that can be in 500 feet, but they family members.
Yeah, that I know.
So you can't go to no family parties. You can't. What time you gonna be there? 3? All right. Well, you got 3 to 4 because at 4:20 you got to be gone because I got to come. We can't be 500 feet.
I mean, in reality, the way it works is like if you call the cops and you're like, look, I have this paper, then they get in trouble. But if nobody snitches on one another, it's technically fine. But that's like, how petty are you really?
Yeah. And then the one reason they didn't give the guy, granted the girl order protection against the guy, is because the guy had a phone receipt, and she called him a couple of times. That's the only reason. But in my mindset, that's what happens with domestic violence victims.
Yeah.
So if the judge did not see that, and she bring a video or audio video where the guy said, you're not wearing that outside, you're looking like a hoe, you're not doing this, I'll choke you to death and blah, 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 and didn't grant it. I was like, the one that you need to grant it, you didn't give it to him because she called him. If you have a PFA against someone, do not call the person. Do not even go to their regular place that you know. Oh, I didn't know you were going to be in here. Girl, we know each other for 20 years, and this is where we are every Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
So don't lie.
I mean, they do say bring proof, right? Like, any case is more stable when there's proof to support it. That goes for anything, domestic violence or not.
Right.
So...
Now, a PFA doesn't really have to be a domestic violence, so people don't think it is. It can be a threat. It can be like, but again, harassment, threats, and all that, okay if you get a PFA, but it's not going to stop it.
Right.
Now, if they do a lot of people be thinking that you can do social media and get away with it. No, that's still considered harassment.
Nope.
So if you put down, oh, this girl thinks she's slick, she put a PFA on me, bam, you just violated the PFA. Because you went online talking crap about her. Now you're harassing her. But I didn't say her name. She's the only one that took you to the court. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But I still don't think it's equal when it comes down, and then especially whoever's the judge. Mm-hmm. So if you get a female judge and then you have the female person, she's automatically already 65% going to get the PFA. So
that's
now,
a pretty high percentage rate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because it's a female. And then she puts the waterworks on, and, you get sad, too. And judges are human, but some of the judges need to learn your personal life does not, once you put that robe on, you don't have a personal life. It's by the law book. And a lot of them don't do that. So that's why I say it's not equal, especially when that guy was like, yo, she came to my job. And then my thought was, okay, you came to his job, no problem, to give a paper of the doctor. But why did you tell the boss you got to see him? You could have gave it to the boss. Hey, can you give this to him? So she's talking about, I didn't want to go see you. Yeah, you did. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. All the evidence is there. You wanted to see him. And they didn't give him the PFA saying there's not enough evidence. I was like, there's not enough evidence? She didn't give it to the mom because the mom don't speak English, but the mom has 2 hands and she lives in the same house with her son. Didn't give it to the boss. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Didn't give it to the friend in the club. Called him out because it's his club. He has a club restaurant that he owns and works there. they didn't want to give it to the security, so you called him out to get. That's stalking. Come on.
I mean, if each time she actually gave him like a legitimate piece of information, then like it's not.
No, it is. Because each time there was someone in the middle you could have gave it to.
But that's the thing. I'm not trying to deal with the people in the middle. If it's about our kid, there should
No,
not be no middle
there's
person.
no-
It
there's
should
no-
be me and you dealing with our kid.
There's no our kid when you're having problems. This is not the,
It's still our kid. If you and Rhea start having problems, Raiden's still gonna be your kid, both of your kids.
No, it's going to still be a kid. But if she has a problem with my son and wants to let me know, she can go to the house and whoever's in the house, she can give it to. She don't have to give it to me. I'm still going to get
But
it.
that's what I mean. That's not you. So therefore, it's not their kid. Therefore, they're not gonna care as much.
The
So
mother
I'd
would
rather
care.
deal
The mother
with
would care. That's the
the
grandma. That's a
father.
Spanish grandma. That's the mother, matter of fact.
That don't always count because sometimes some mothers are so resentful against the baby mother, they will mistreat the kid. That's a real thing.
Well, yeah, that is true. But in this case, oh, wait. Hey, Rosemary, I'm sorry. I forgot that we had separate things. She said, yes, that's what's happening. It's just a paper. Alex Brea, how's it going? Hey, Javier. So Rosemary said, yeah, it's just a paper. It doesn't work. And again, when you have a kid and y'all separated, if the kid is older enough to talk, then the kid should be talking. You should not even be knocking on that door no more. Tell your dad that you got peanut allergies. Call him up. You know what I mean? You don't have to call him up. By you calling him up, by you going to his job, but there's always, and then the judge just said, why don't you just give it to someone else?
Yeah.
But with that said, still didn't give him the PFA. And then she's talking about, I love you. And then she called herself, because we have a kid together, that's all. But I have someone else. And then he was like, so why you never came with that someone else every time you came to me?
Yeah.
Because she wants you. Come on, now, let's go.
Sounds like drama.
That's not, yeah, it was a drama thing, but, facts is facts. She wanted you. And she was, and then she was like, see, this is the drama you put in me. Started crying. This is the thing that we put it, because she didn't want a PFA, because she knows she can't go to his job no more. She can't go to her non-English speaking mom. When she's Spanish herself, it didn't even make no damn sense. So, I don't know. I just love watching these court stuff because I'll be like, yo, y'all just
Clearly.
y'all just forget the law and just do whatever y'all want to do. This is incredible. So,
That's how most people live nowadays.
yeah, but PFAs in the long run is just a paper.
Yeah.
So if you think you got S.H.I.E.L.D., you got the Marvel superheroes next door to you all because you signed those papers, it's not going to happen, Jack. So it's going to be even worse. And then the problem is they could accidentally bump into you and cause a
No.
problem there.
And then that's when the paper comes in handy because it's like, look, get away. And you call the cops and whatever.
Well, yeah, get away. But when the cops come, be like, listen, I was shopping. I didn't know she was shopping in this place at the same time.
But it's when you start engaging with them, that's when the problem
Yeah, but
occurs.
you know who does the engaging first, right?
the
female.
perpetrator.
The female. No, because the perpetrator always walks around like this and makes you notice that person. And what the person, I got a PFA on you. Why are you doing here? You just engaged with me. You right?
Listen, you watch a lot of TV, and I get that's how it's set up for entertainment purposes.
No, it's
but-
in reality.
Real
Not
life.
only TV. I've seen this so many times in court where, well, he was not supposed to be around me. Well, if you would have never engaged with him, he would have never knew you were there. Even though he probably did because he made sure you seen him.
Right.
But he's not going to be stupid enough and be like, yeah, I'm here. He's just going to be like, yo, what up, my man? What's up? How you doing? All loud so you can notice that he's there. And then that's when the girl comes up. What are you doing here? You know you're not supposed to be around me. Well, girl, I didn't know you were here. Guess you did. Blah, blah. And that's where all the argument comes out. And now the guy's in trouble because he was accidentally there. So,
There's no such thing as accidents.
yeah, listen, it's accidentally on purpose.
On purpose.
So, and there is such thing as accidents. That's why a lot of the females want an abortion or something.
No, that wasn't an accident. That was just a moment of stupidity.
Hey, a moment of
Being
an accident.
stupid is not an accident. It's like you need to educate yourself.
I know, right? Yeah, but how can you protect yourself? You know, we spoke about it's just a paper, but how can you really protect yourself? And one of the things to protect yourself is don't engage. That's one of the things. You never engage. If you see the person, you walk away. And if you see that you went to another store and that person there again, that's when you tell the cashier, how much is this? And by the way, can you call 911? This guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, or do the hand, the little hand thing that they be doing now.
I don't know that one.
They were showing that like if you do something like this, they know that you're in trouble. So they're telling a lot of people to use these, right? It's like that, right?
Language.
Rhea, do you remember, or Raiden? I think it's like that, something like that, where if you do that, they know that you're in trouble, and for like sex trafficking. Yeah. I grew up with stranger danger.
Yeah.
Bow, hit him in the ankle.
I grew up with yell down the block and yell fire.
He not my daddy. You know, you start screaming and yelling. That's what that's why they say you can't take a black and brown kid, because they were screaming and yelling and stuff. Yeah, that's why they did like, listen, they bring them back. Let's take this boy back. Let's take this boy, you know. Like, nah, you know you got to take me back home, right? Because my dad, matter of fact, I'm going to tell my dad, take him out. Take this boy. You know, even if the girls are worse. Get a little ghetto girl coming in the thing. I know he just didn't throw me in the car. No, boo boo. We ain't gonna do this right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna scream out the window. Ah!
That's right.
You know what I'm
Make it
saying?
known.
The suburbs kids is like, where are we going? We're gonna go see your dad and your mom. Okay. Can I speak with you, though? No, listen, nah. Mm-mm. That's why they get kidnapped. They get kidnapped in front of the whole Sears. Like, how you get kidnapped in front of the whole Sears and never make a noise?
There's plenty of people to help you out, but
You know what I'm saying?
too bad. No.
My kid got kidnapped from Sears. I don't even have to see the face. I'll be like, it's a white person.
It's like, were the blouses and pretty shoes too important to pay attention to your child?
Yeah, you don't even have to pay attention to your kid. Take a black or brown kid in Sears and turn around, and then you look back and they're not there. Where's my kid? Oh, he's over there. I hear him screaming. Somebody's trying to take him. You know what I'm saying? You start running unless the kid walks off. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
But if someone tries to take him, that's how a black and brown person knows my kid is missing in here somewhere, because he didn't scream.
Yeah.
So that means he's walking around somewhere. Now, if he screamed, somebody just don't take him. So I'm just saying, suburb people, you know, there's black and brown people in the suburbs that have the same sickness of not teaching your kid how to scream. Teach your kid how to scream.
No, they just teach their kids be quiet and look at a screen.
Yeah, he's an adult. Matter of fact, back in the days, they used to be like, listen, I got candy. You want to come? And then you go into that creepy painting van.
Yeah.
Right? Now is, I got a new tablet. I got this phone. Follow the phone. Phone. Right into the damn van.
Yeah, like a zombie.
You know, like a zombie with a finger, with the pointing finger, because they want to push the screen.
That's so sad. That's so
And then you
sad.
put them in the car and, here, just stay here. I'm taking to your mother. Your mother said to play the tablet all day. Okay. Sad. So you got to watch that. Hey, Nichi, my sister's on right now. She know back in the days we had to scream and yell. Well, I got to throw my sister under the bus too, because she was a screamer. But she used to scream for my mom. My mom used to leave to go to the mail room. Ah, mommy! I'm like, she ain't going nowhere. You act like you got abandoned for like months and shit. And she finally came back, and you don't want that to happen again. That's how she was acting.
Oh, I know plenty of kids like that are just like attached to the hip.
Yeah, she was attached to my mom. It was and it used to be funny because I always say, like, we lived on the first floor, and she couldn't open the windows. Mm-hmm. So she used to be screaming in the windows. But you don't hear nothing, so all you see is... I used to look and laugh, like, what is she screaming about? But, you know, we scream. Somebody's next to us we didn't like, we scream. You know, you want some candy? We used to snatch the candy and then scream. You know what I'm saying?
And run away like,
I got candy. The guy tried to give me some candy. But because I never heard no one in the suburbs getting kidnapped like that. From strangers. They always get
Okay.
kidnapped from their mother or their father, and that's when, and it's because of a custody battle.
Right.
But not going in the, and plus you can't kidnap nobody in the city. Where you gonna go?
There's too much traffic.
There's too much traffic. You walking right next to the van talking about, excuse me, can I get my kid back? What are you doing? It's a red light anyway. You ain't going nowhere, so you don't see all these cars. And at 5 in the afternoon, you ain't going nowhere. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
The cars are overpopulated.
Right?
now.
He's going to be like, here, take him. I'll try again maybe another time. Yeah, try around maybe 11 or something like that. You might get away in the city. That's about it. You don't hear nobody getting kidnapped in the city like that.
That's true.
There's
that's
too much
true.
traffic. Yeah. Even if they try to kidnap them in the scooter, where they going to go?
You know what I do see sometimes when I'm driving, like missing adult. I'm like, adults get kidnapped? Like you'll be like
Yo,
looking for a gray Honda, missing adult.
Missing adult. Like, wait, how you adult you missing? And then they be like, he missing adult, left one wife, 3 kids. He ain't missing, he just left. He went for milk, never came back. Don't play yourself. He's like, I can't take it no more. Where you going? I'm going to go get some milk and never come back. Never come back. Mm-mm. That's what happened. Talking about an adult missing. Last seen with a red shirt and like, damn.
And I only see that in like upstate or like Long Island, like those really like.
Well, those are the ones that get kidnapped by the aliens.
Oh yeah, they went to a cornfield.
And then they come back and say they were experimented on, and they were fingered eyes.
Have you ever been kidnapped by an alien?
Well, yeah. Is Rhea still considered an alien right now? Yeah. Yeah, she don't got all her papers yet, so I guess so.
Evil.
Hey, you asked, right? Right? She's partially legal now. Still an alien. Yeah, she's good. She's good. But that's why I know about P. That's why that's why I know about like PFAs and stuff like that, because I had
looked into it.
No, because I had a stalker. I had to look into it, you know what I'm saying? Talking about she came and she stalked me and stuff. That's it. I didn't tell her to come all the way down here, grabbing an airplane coming down here. That's stalker syndrome right there.
Nah, stalker syndrome is making like a fake
Hey,
app or
Rosa.
a fake number and then calling like that.
Maybe that's what she did. I don't know. Maybe she act like she was somebody else, I don't know. No.
Oh my God, have you ever seen those shows like when they get like catfished?
Listen, I was just telling Rhea like last month, why is catfish still on? Why? Listen, if you guys are getting catfish, please come to our show. Because I want to know who's the dumb one to get catfish nowadays.
There are a lot of people. Most of them are
Well,
like young and naive. Either
I
you're
can understand
really
that.
young or you're really old because you don't like really know how technology works. So you're kind
True.
of just like
Even
alone
the old
and
people.
naive. Yeah.
Even the old people, like, listen, I got this new phone with a video thing. Espérate, I'll try to figure out how to do this. Talk to me on the video. Mira, Carlos, come here. Show me how to do this video here. I want to talk to this girl. You know what I'm saying?
No, you know the ones that get me really upset, right? It's like we do have video chat now. And then like they'll fall for but my camera's
That's what I'm saying.
broken or like,
All right,
I don't
delete.
have a webcam. Like they legit believe the BS.
Delete.
And they keep going.
Delete. They ain't
No,
no,
but they get convinced like, oh no, but he loves me.
on a conversation?
Yeah.
See, I
just
remember
from
back in the
texting.
days, the conversations, you had to really be good in your words because that's why you attract to the person.
Right.
I must have been real good because she started stalking me. But anyway, that's a different story.
I missed the era when you had to write letters.
You remember that? When you used to you got a letter, and you'd be like, oh, snacks. I got a
Yes.
letter today.
Because it was
I got a-"
actually meaningful. Now you could just copy paste the same message to a bunch of people, and it's not meaningful
And
anymore.
what was that? Pen pal. They don't have pen pals no more and stuff like that. They do?
In jails.
In jail. But now in jail, they got pen pals, but they send it. What's your email? I'm going to send you the letter. Like, there's no more.
That don't make sense to me either.
You know what? We should do that. Like, 1 week, everybody just send one letter out to somebody. 1 day a month or something. Just send a letter. Just say, and then the next month I'll put the rest of the words. Something. At least they can get something in the mail. You know what I mean?
Just
And
write a story
I'm not
journal.
spending 32 cents. Well,
Exactly.
all
I
I
don't
get
want
is
bills. I want handwritten notes with love.
there we go. So now now Verizon is gonna write a letter in a regular envelope and put her name and stuff like this. And when you open it, it's a bill. We appreciate your business. I love you. Make sure you pay your time.
No.
In conclusion, P.S. all the other stuff that they write. You ever had a pen pal that writes and then they don't know how to end the letter? I used to hate that. Like, oh, and P.S. Like, listen, I already thought the letter was finished. Now I still got, and then, wait, there's another side? The papers used to be like that small little paper, so like this, and then you had a double side. Oh, my God. For people that don't understand, there was a letter that the actual words on a thing you had to write, yeah.
On a piece of paper.
Yeah, on a piece of paper. Then you had
Alyssa, did you ever collect stationaries before?
Sometimes. I still have like a bunch in my
When I
house.
was in high school, that was the thing. Because, you write letters and you collect
That's
stationery. Some of them even have scents.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, no, that was a female thing. Oh, wait. Psst, psst. They sprayed the perfume on there, remember? Psst, psst. And then when you get the letter,
It smells like her.
wow, what the hell? What you sprayed on this?
That's how they fall in love back in the day.
Yeah, Or some of them, they used to put their little lipstick on the letter, remember that? And then, psst, psst.
And then this is how you catch the murder case.
Listen, I know, right? But like,
Look, we have a DNA
we got the
sample.
DNA on her. You know what? That you say that, one of the people got caught because they licked the stamp and put it on the envelope. That was the ACTRAC person that was sending envelopes. They never had a fingerprint or nothing. He was smart. He used gloves. He never mailed it next to his house, so they couldn't track it. But then that one day, he said, put the stamp. And the one scientist said, let me test the stamp to see if he used it. And he used it. So that's how they got the DNA back in the days. Now they just do it smart and say, hey, smile for Facebook.
Right. They'd be like, let's check the IP address.
Yes.
He accepted terms and
Let's make a
conditions.
phone that you put your fingerprints. You
Face
know?
ID.
That's why I was like, and then those stupid questions. Answer these questions. Where was your favorite place to be? Who's your favorite friend? And y'all answering on Facebook like it's funny. Let's see if you can match me. Yeah, okay. Listen, don't you know those are your password questions? You know what I'm saying? Where were you last night? So, hey, Rosa, how's it going? I understand, but PFAs, things like that, it all comes down to how much, because back in the days, there was not no PFA. It was, I'll catch your ass around here, they're going to be a problem.
Right.
You know?
We're getting comments from you.
At the price of stamp, email is cheaper. It's free.
It's still not personal enough for me.
Yeah, but they should, AOL, I think it was, had where you can send an email, and it was a letter, and the envelope comes up, and it opens, and then the letter comes out, like that. So it was like you getting a letter.
Yeah.
So it felt good, and then they stopped it. I don't know why. Oh, was it Yahoo? It was Yahoo? Oh, yeah. Oh, they both did? Yeah, because I remember that. You just get a personal letter, and, and it opens it up.
Yeah.
And that letter's that letter. You cannot give that letter to another one and not
We
like
just
now.
showed our age with Yahoo and AOL.
I know, right? Some people were like, "What? What was that? What's AOL?" We're like, yeah, Hotmail. I still got my Hotmail.
God.
Because don't you still need Hotmail for Google?
No.
No, not for Google. For MSN, right? Yeah, the messenger.
MSN, oh my God.
Yeah, see? I know this girl's right now on the side of me talking about, what's that? What is that,
Ha ha ha.
Right? Next you're going to tell me there was another platform that now is for music, So, yep. I didn't want to say MySpace, make myself even
I had
older.
a MySpace.
Oh, you had a MySpace?
Yes, funny guys.
And you know what's so funny about MySpace? If you go in, you still have your stuff there. That's crazy.
You know, people
But now it's
say,
music. It's about music and producers and stuff like that. It's not really personal.
Yeah.
So
People say nothing's ever deleted from the internet. People don't believe it.
yeah, no, but other social medias, if you don't use it and for a long time, they delete it. And you know, especially when they changed over,
Yeah.
they will delete it. So
You remember Friendster before Facebook?
Friendster.
That
Oh
was
yeah, that
like-
was the one that was trying that Facebook. They were trying to be like Facebook, and it didn't work. Friendster. Was it before? Oh, okay, yeah, it didn't work. Again, well, it would have worked if they would have. Yeah, if they would have pushed it as they pushed Facebook, it would have worked.
Yeah.
But they pushed Facebook so much, and people were like, "Yeah, Facebook is better." It's the same damn thing.
Aren't all these social media apps the same thing? I feel like
Well,
it's at that
Facebook
point.
was targeted for college, but just for college. Yeah, and they were trying to say you're friends, so that's why you're supposed to be, yeah. So, yeah, but the good thing about social media is evidence, and that helps you with PFAs and all that stuff. You can
True.
be like, listen, you know, see, I was at this party, and then look, let me blow the picture up. You see him in the back right there? Why he doing in the party in the back? You know what I'm saying? You get caught on photos, so you know, I wasn't there. What's this photo telling me you
I
were
say
there?
screenshot is still more effective because then people delete stuff and then you no longer have access.
Oh,
to it.
automatically, if you're gonna take someone to court and you post something up, don't think that that person did not screenshot it, because they'd be like, oh, let me delete it real quick. Okay. Then you go to
Somebody still got it out
then
there.
yep. Then you go to court talking about here's Exhibit B. Oh, where you got that picture? She be screenshotting my picture. That's against the law. That's my privacy. Listen, your privacy.
You know you sign terms and conditions, right?
Yeah, and there's no privacy once you put it on the internet. So you know,
Zero.
even if you put privacy, friends only, don't
You
mean.
still people seeing it.
Yep, that's it. So you just know that if someone put it out there and they'll be like, yo, I seen you in a red shirt yesterday. What? You know it's one of your friends, you know? So listen. But in order to protect yourself, use social media. Don't go nowhere where you know the person's always at. And don't do the same routine every single day. If you have one of those really, really harsh people that don't want to take no for an answer, like they don't believe it's ended.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they just don't know personal boundaries.
Yeah, so those you just don't go places where you know. And then now the question is friends. Because if you get a PFA now or an order protection, now the friends, you got to it's like a divorce court. Okay, you get Jill and Craig, I'll get, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a divorce, because if y'all together for so long, basically sometimes friends become your friends and their friends. How the heck are you going to divide that? Like, what time you going to Jill's house? 3? Oh, okay, I'll go 3:30.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely up to the friends to really respect your decision. If they're really your friends, they're gonna understand and they're just gonna divide. If they feel like, oh no, I'm not picking a side, like they'll respect, okay, I can't hang out with you guys at the same time. Or they're gonna be loyal to the first person they were friends with.
That's what I was going to say. Just the first person, be like, listen, I was friends with him before you, so you can't come to my house no more until this PFA stuff is done. That's it. That's how you divide it. It's no more, and if you met them at the same time, let's say through a party or something, then you'd be like, listen, when y'all finish your drama, then we'll hang out again. That's all.
Right.
And if they don't understand that, that's your problem, because we're not going to divide, you know what I mean? It's not a case of let's divide the friends or cause you having a problem. The friends be like, listen, just don't bring the drama to me. That's it. Because a lot of times they be like, oh, I'm going to go to Funano's house because you know that he's going to be there.
Your favorite name.
Yeah.
Funano.
I don't know why Spanish people used to bring that up. Who the hell is that anyway? If anybody that's Spanish know that, like, is that a name or just mean
Making stuff up.
making stuff up? I don't know.
Funano.
Funano ahí, you know, he was like, what? Who's that? Like,
I'm gonna name.
Back in the days, remember? Esta estaba, who's that? You don't know their name? I used to say so much, and be like, who's that? You know the guy that was chilling with us the other day? Because you don't know his name.
That one.
Yeah, that one. That's that same guy. But there's many people that I be bumping into that I don't know their names. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Oh man, yo, so how's the family? Good, yeah. So you ever like left the house? I'm assuming they have a family. I'm assuming that I know them from when they used to live in a house, or an apartment. So I'm assuming, those are the questions I give, and they be like, yeah, see, he remember me. No,
Nice.
I just gave myself
just
up.
engaged
Yeah, I
there.
just gave myself
You
up.
engage in an entire conversation with someone you don't even really know.
I don't remember. You know how many times Rhea be like, so who was that? I don't know. Probably somebody from my childhood because they called me Charlie. But I don't remember. I didn't hang out with them, or they were not from my block.
Right.
They remember we went to the same school? Yeah. Oh, man.
So many schools I went to.
I know. I'll be like, but that's how you get it out of them. You'll be like, I had a lot of fun. I remember the band and stuff. Oh, yeah. The band was nice. Okay, so the band. So, now you have to cut it down. How many schools I went to that had a band, you know what I'm saying? So, and in my case, there was only 2. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, Well, you were in the band too? Were you playing trumpet and stuff? No, not like you. Okay, so now he knows I was playing trumpet. It had to be in, so that's how I break it down to them, ask them questions without even, but engaging them, I'm like, ooh. That's why I'm glad I don't owe nobody money or I don't have a problem with nobody. Hey, Charlie. Oh, shit, I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm like, I got warrants.
Right. Don't want nobody come for you.
But like, I know you. Oh, damn. So I'll be like, okay, where you know me from? So I'll be like, I let them answer because some people, they don't know you. They want to know you and stuff like that. Like I remember we did an experiment in 42nd Street. Remember that we were acting like we had, not 42nd Street, the pillow fighting thing. We had bodyguards and everything, and they were filming me. Oh, I know him. You don't know me. It's just because you see bodyguards, you see filming, you see us talking, now all of a sudden you want to be known. And, we were laughing. We were like, yeah, a year before we went on the radio, we were out in the streets and people swore. Some people did know us from the YouTube, but some of them were just, they didn't want to feel out of place because they knew us. Mm-hmm. So they was like, yeah, I know, you cannot get an autograph. You don't know me. You don't know me. You just see the fake. Yeah, I know. I'm like, yeah, okay.
All the nosy people, they just want to feel important.
Yeah, as soon as you give that one autograph, everybody knows you. Like act like you know him. He's getting an autograph. He must be good. And, yeah, he's from YouTube.
It's gonna be worth something.
Like especially in the Puerto Rican parade, everybody was one autograph, and I was like, you don't even know me, lady. You know what I mean? Like I'm giving her autograph, and then you can hear the people talk. Yeah, he's from YouTube. YouTube. No, I'm not. You're from YouTube. Okay. I'm cutting my own people. Listen, I tell you, but it's fun when it comes to that. But you always have to realize where you're at, especially if you have a PFA on someone. You have to understand your boundaries and stuff. But who you think is the worst on a PFA? Honestly, the male or the female?
What do you mean by
buying by the.
Oh, the male, for sure.
I'll give it to you.
Because they're like, but why? But why?
No. The males that are aggressive, I can say the males that are more non-abiding by the order are the ones that bring females from another country. Those are the ones that don't, because they bring them here in order to dominate them. So I'm not saying all of them, but a majority of them bring them here, like this guy, the one that they didn't give him the PFA when they needed to give it to him because he sounded like a terrorist. They needed to give him one. They bring the girls here, but then they get the Eddie Murphy vibe, which, again, I'm going to show my age. Eddie Murphy made a comedy show called Delirious, where he said he wanted a girl with a bone that don't know nothing about, but then meets an American and talking about, Eddie, what have you done for me lately? That's what happened with her.
Yeah.
She, you know, she got American friends and was like, no, you're an abusive, so I'm getting out of this.
Yeah.
So they don't understand the no.
Yeah.
That's where the wind up.
They think they're entitled.
Right. That's where the killing or the abusing, and those are the ones you really got to watch for. But then you have these females that use PFA for no reason, just because they want to get back at the guy, and then they go stalking the guy. You know,
Shouldn't have done it.
you should have not done it.
Should have not gotten with that one. But at the end of the day, it's like everyone's people's karmas. It's like you bring whatever energy you put out there. You don't like what you're getting, change your energy.
Yeah. Listen, change the people, because so, I don't understand, like, and, you know, I probably would never understand if you came from a violent place and then you got free from it. Now you meet someone else and they did the first sign that your other violent person did, but you still stay with them.
Yeah.
Listen, oh, it was just a sign. Maybe he didn't. I don't care if it's a sign. I don't even care if the airplane was doing the little tracks and said, leave him. I'm done. All I need is one little thing to say, listen, this, like some people don't bring your baggage to the next relationship. No, bring it, open it up, make sure it doesn't look like the same luggage he has. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's sometimes you have to do that. Only if you were in a domestic violence thing. Not, oh, he cheated on me. No, sometimes you need to look at yourself and figure it out why he cheated on you. You know, sometimes he's just a cheater. He's just an idiot. Why he never wanted to help me out in bills? Maybe he was lazy, or maybe it was something you did. So you have to look at both sides before you go to another relationship. Don't bring that baggage to your relationship. But a domestic violence or a person that's just going to be sleeping in your house all day, there's clues that the first person gave you.
Indeed.
And then the second person is going to do the same thing, and you're going to be like, nah, he's different. He's different, though. No,
They're
I
not.
know he's sharpening the knives over there and talking and looking at me, but he's different.
No, they're not. They're not different. They're not different, and honestly, you're probably doing the same things that led you to that first situation that you didn't change,
Yeah.
right? And then now you're getting someone in a different body, but with the same mentality, because you didn't change yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you're just looking for somewhere to distract yourself, someone to distract yourself with.
Especially if you say, I can never find a good man. They always
Be a good woman.
They always leaving me. They always doing that. Maybe it's something you're doing. Maybe they were a good man, and they leaving you because of something. Even with the guys, I heard guys, y'all can never find a girl, bro. Every time they want to do something or leave or do, maybe it's you.
Yep.
I'm not saying it is, but maybe. Just look at it and say, what did you do different in this relationship that you did in the other one? If you didn't do nothing different and they still left, that means it's you. Something you're doing. Because yeah, I heard so many people, oh man, I've been with this girl. My relationship only lasts about 7 months. Then something in 7 months, something you're doing. Like me, none of my relationships back in the days passed more than 2 to 3. And I knew it was me because that was my goal. I'm not passing. I'm not passing the 3 months line. Because then you get the comfortable line. That's after the 3 months, it's comfortable. Now you want to come to my house every single day and stuff like that. So, you know, we got a new stage manager. My son like, so because now we have the engineers all the way down there. So, and we don't want to wear the earpiece yet. So, but sometimes it's you. If you have like a goal, then consider, you know, and if someone has a goal, respect it.
Yeah.
I hate when a female don't like a certain person or a certain style. It's her preference. But if a guy has a certain style, he's just an idiot. It should be the same way. A guy can have a preference and it doesn't matter. And a girl can have a preference, but just respect it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, but if you already have that preference established, like you already have an idea of who you want, don't just settle for anybody just because you're lonely.
Yeah, that's true. But also, if your preference, you're breaking up like in 7, 8 months, maybe it's you, but if it ain't you, maybe it's your preference.
True. Because it doesn't actually match up with what you
What you really, yeah.
like. people will just look for certain signs like, oh, I want a big butt. I want, a girl that always dresses up nice, or I want a girl who just tells me how good I am.
Right.
But then they don't respect you. They don't, cook for you, clean for you, and all these other things that
What
you
about
also want.
what about all three? A girl that has a big butt, cute, and tells you that they love you.
Yeah, but then they
That's
don't
very
do
rare, right?
any of the other stuff
very
that you
rare.
want too.
Yeah, just like a guy.
Just because you're so focused on the things that don't actually matter.
Yeah, I tell you this much: if you get caught in the booty and not the beauty, is sometimes going to be downhill from there.
And remember, beauty is not physical. It's this and this.
Well, physical, because that's how you get to go towards a person. But the confidence in a person is what brings the beauty out.
Exactly.
Because there's some people that be like, ooh, what the hell did he see in her? But then I'll be seeing the way they walk and the way they talk, they had that confidence. I was like, oh, okay. That confidence makes you want to attract that person. So, if you don't have confidence, like, come on. There's someone for everyone. But if you don't have that confidence, that's why you're by yourself.
Hello.
So first thing you have to do is the confidence. It was like, I don't care. You don't like me? Then move to the side. Your girl probably do. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I had that 3-month cutoff. And then I had that list. Oh, let's go to your, can I go to your house? Nope. Next. You want to go to my house already? Like, why can't I go to your house? Like, oh, because you got all those kids in there. You probably still got your husband in there. No, I'm good. Because as soon as I say I live by myself in my own house and in PA, I had 3 bedrooms upstairs, a bedroom downstairs, big thing. So oh, can I go? No, because you only heard that. So now you want to go to. But if I would have said I live in a single house, in a 1-bedroom studio, would you come? I don't know. So I started lying to.
Exactly, you don't know.
No, but I started lying to some females. Be like, yeah, I live in the studio, apartment and stuff. I only got a sofa and stuff. See what they say? Oh, okay. Well, we can go to my house or chill. Oh, so you don't want to go to my house? Oh, because you're embarrassed with me. Done. No, I want to finish the date. I'm going to finish the date, but I was done. You know what I mean? Because you have your preference. You know what I'm saying? But then my best friend was like, listen, sometimes then you're not going to have everybody in that whole list. So you got to give a little. You know what I mean? So Stalker was one of mine on that list. So I pushed it to the side a little, and then I met my wife. Just joking. No, but preference is always good to have, and a list of what you want and what you don't. But you always got to know that you can bend, some of them, if that makes any sense.
Flexible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But with that said, we'll be talking to you next week, and next Saturday, not this Saturday, 18th, we're going to be having our Christmas thing. So face
so
painting, photos with Santa, arts and crafts and stuff. And thanks to our sponsor, clowns.com, pretty cool people. I don't know the lady, but I talked to her on the phone. She knows you. She was like, oh, Alyssa? Oh, yeah. So they're
Worked here
pretty.
for a while, so yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool people. So if you need anything for parties, they based out on Queens, but they go all around. So it's called clowns.com, not the other one. I seen the other one, clown.net or something like that. It's clowns with the S.com.
That's right, and they travel all over.
Yes, they have bouncy houses, face painting, costumes. They have everything. So, and if they don't have it, they probably find it. We'll see you guys next week, and enjoy and keep letting us know all the stories you want to hear and the comments. So check
Bye,
you guys
everyone.
out.